Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to the Arabic and English Academy, Lesson 9. Today we are going to go over 10 vocabulary words and we're going to finish the Arabic alphabet, the last 3 letters. Okay, and let's begin. We're going over a new vocabulary unit and it's on fruit. Okay, and fruit in Arabic is, that's our first word, فاكهة. فاكهة 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 fruit. Okay, the next word we have is grape. Grapes, and grapes in Arabic is عنب. عنب 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 عنب. If you don't know how to make the sound, you have to make the heavy a sound. عنب عنب عنب. Perfect pronunciation would be عنب عنب عنب. Grapes, عنب. Okay, the next word we have is apples, and apples in Arabic is تفاح. تفاح 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 تفاح. Apple. Okay, the next word we have is bananas, and bananas in Arabic is mouse. Mouse 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 mouse. Bananas, mouse. Okay, the next word we have is cherries, and cherries in Arabic is karaz. Karaz 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 karaz. Cherries. Okay, next word we have is strawberries, and strawberries in Arabic is فراولة. فراولة 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 فراولة. Strawberries. Okay, the next word is orange, and orange in Arabic is برتقال. برتقال 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 برتقال. Orange. Okay, the next word we have is peach, and peach in Arabic is درق. درق 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 درك درك peach. Okay, the next word we have is pineapple, and pineapple in Arabic is ananas. 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 Ana. Nas. Ana. Nas. Ana. Nas. Ananas. Ananas. Pineapple. Okay, the next word, final word we have is coconut, and coconut in Arabic is Jawz al-Hind. 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 Coconut. Okay, this concludes the vocab session for this lesson. Please complete worksheets to follow up with this lesson to reinforce the words we went over today. Okay, so today we're gonna finish the Arabic alphabet, the last 3 letters in the Arabic alphabet. And first letter we're gonna go over today is Ha. And Ha makes a very light, like H sound, similar to the English H, except a bit lighter. And in initial form, there's 2 ways to draw it, but the more simpler way to draw it is basically like a small. There's 2 ways to draw it, but the easiest way to draw it is basically like a slanted O, like this. Okay, this is in initial form. It will change pretty dramatically while we're putting it in beginning, middle, and end form. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, so in beginning form we have the connector. It's easier to start from the connector this time. We have the circle. Then we're gonna basically split the circle in half like this. Okay, basically like that. It's the easiest way to explain how to make the shape. The beginning form and the beginning of a word. Okay, and it has a connector, so it has the eligibility to connect on this side. Okay, depending on the letter. Okay. Now that's beginning form. Now for middle form, it changes pretty dramatically. We have our connectors on both sides. Okay. And we have like a half circle here and a half circle here. Okay, just like this for middle form. Okay, middle form of Ha. Okay, now end form is also pretty different. None of them really associate much with the initial form. Okay, we have our connector and up like that a little bit in the little head, just like that. Okay, this is Ha in end form. So we have Ha in beginning form, beginning of a word, middle of a word, and end of a word. Okay, and they're all connectors. Okay, throughout the word. Okay, now the next letter we have is Wa, and Wa is basically like a woo sound. Okay, it looks just like this. It's similar to the Qaf except no dots. Okay, this is Wa in initial form. Okay, Wa in initial form. Woo sound. Woo. Okay. Now in beginning form, it looks just like initial form actually. So in the beginning of a word, it doesn't change its form. It's just like initial form, just like that. Wa in beginning of the word. Okay, as you can see, it's not a connector. There is no connector. Okay, so it does not connect if it's at the beginning of a word. Okay, however, in the middle of the word, we do have a connector here, and then we have just its original shape. Okay, with the connector. Okay, so it does connect in the middle of a word. Okay, depending on what letter is here, of course. Now then, for the end form, it's just like the middle form. We have the connector and the original shape. Okay, so it's basically the initial shape throughout every form. We're just adding a connector, or we're leaving it exactly the same. Okay, see, the beginning form is exactly the same as initial. There's no difference. Okay, so we have wa in beginning form, we have wa in middle form, and we have wa in end form. Makes the woo sound. Okay, the next letter we have is ya, and ya is basically the equivalent of the English y, so like yellow. Okay, and it's a bit simpler to draw compared to the ha. Simply we make like a stretched out S, okay, like that, and then we dot the bottom, 2 dots at the bottom. Okay, yeah, in initial form. Okay, so this is yeah in initial form. Now in the beginning of a word, we have curve, okay, and the connector, and that's it. Okay, so it is changing quite a bit compared to initial form. It's not really comparative. Okay, but what is comparative is the 2 dots we have at the bottom. So that's how you'll differentiate it from like a ba, you know, 2 dots on the bottom. So it's a yeah. Okay. Now so that's beginning form of a word. Okay. Now in the middle of a word, we have the connector. Okay, we go up for the little slant like that, and another connector. Okay. Okay, and the 2 dots right here. Right, it has to be, you know, in between this one and the end of the word. You know, we don't want to place it here because this is the connector. You know, it's placed right there, the 2 dots. Okay, so that's yeah in the middle of a word. Okay, now in the end of the word we have connector. It's basically the end of the initial yeah. Okay, just the tail of it. Okay, so we have the connector, then we have the tail and 2 dots. Okay, so this is the end form of ya. Okay, beginning form of ya, middle form of ya, and end form of ya. And it's the equivalent to the English y, so like yellow, yeah sound. Okay, okay, and this concludes the Arabic alphabet part of your course. Now for the next lessons we'll be going on to more concentration on reading and writing. And before we do that, I'd like you to review the Arabic alphabet one more time with the following video.
ألف باء تاء ثاء جيم حاء خاء دال ذال راء زاي سين شين صاد ضاد طاء ظاء عين غين ثاء قاف كاف لام ميم نون هاء واو ياء
ألف باء تاء ثاء جيم